That fight is just... What the fuck is that?
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
I don't know.
We're
I
live.
just really want to do that. What's up,
Yeah.
everybody? Pre-order bonus, loyal dog costume, strike cat costume.
What a way to start.
That's what I want.
That's what I want. I want my loyal dog costume.
I want my cat, my
What
Shibu
I'll
in
use
its
it for.
skin.
Everybody buy this if you're a Darkstalkers fan.
Maybe you'll get Darkstalkers 3.
Man.
Maybe.
Remember when Darkstalkers was a thing?
Remember that? When you played as the Grim Reaper and it was kind of cool.
Darkstalkers is great. Totally deserves.
Jeddah, the savior of the vampire race.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we need more of is the Darkstalkers anime.
I was about to say we need more
forgot that was a
Deathstalker
thing.
movies, but that's another topic altogether.
You know what I think would be a good name for this?
Mega Man?
Like Renegades React or something.
Oh.
For this, no, for this video, for this reaction video.
It would be.
That's what I'm saying.
Joshua Craig, what's up, buddy?
Oh, perfect game to be playing.
There you go. Thanks for joining us, Josh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to do
that's the
more
other thing.
stuff like this, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something
totally.
I'm betting on in the remake. Is I bet you they're gonna rework Ashley to work more like Ellie from The Last of Us or Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite.
We'll
I can see that happening.
Yeah, they're not gonna do this as an escort mission where you accidentally can shoot her dead. Game over. It's not happening.
I get that, but I don't want Ashley to be capable.
Oh my God, we
Because
should
then-
introduce ourselves.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, right.
Hello,
I'm Brock.
hello, everybody.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Kiona, and welcome to our very first Renegades React video. This is going to be on the Capcom showcases, if you can't tell, and hopefully, hopefully we have a good show in store for us.
Yes.
We are definitely thinking that we're going to see some Resident Evil 8 DLC and some more on Resident Evil 4 remake, hopefully, and maybe a little bit more on Street Fighter 6. I would love to see that.
Hopefully.
Maybe. I would like anything DMC, but my hopes are low.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, to DMC5, that's
Pray
so
to God
well.
they fix Ashley, because holy hell, she is frustrating. In modern times, I see removing her damsel in distress and make her more of a badass. Lisa, I don't want her to be a badass. I just want her to be less useless.
I'm okay with not being the ultimate badass, but at least maybe not tripping over your shoelace incompetent.
Just no bear traps.
Yeah, none of that, please.
I like Josh. I love your renegade pop culture comment. Very nice. Well done, sir. Well done.
All right. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got?
Ooh, we have floaty numbers.
Well, this is Mega Man as hell.
Nice, that
Dude,
came
what if
back.
they do announce some Mega Man stuff? That would be sweet. Don't let me down, Capcom. Don't let me down.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Very 8-bit logo. It's a C.
This is so different.
This is new.
Yeah, that's definitely a little different.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase, where we'll share exciting new updates on our upcoming games. We have some surprises in store and hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, I better.
Let's begin.
Of course, they kick us off with Monster Hunter.
Yeah. For everyone who
Yeah.
likes Monster
Hello,
Hunter, I
everyone.
hope this is great.
Amadioso Tsujimoto, producer of the Monster Hunter series. Thank you for tuning in to today's Capcom Showcase. We're excited to bring you the latest info on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which will finally be released at the end of this month. To kick things off, we've got a brand new trailer to show you.
Man, I will
Let's
give
take a
these
look.
games do look great.
Yeah.
They do. World premiere.
Worldwide.
But I need Steve Blum to say world premiere exclusive.
Yeah.
I miss that voice guy.
do we got going on here?
It's a Monster Hunter game.
Yep.
I have a couple friends who play this franchise. I know enough about it to know when I see it.
Kaiju battle.
Yeah. And I think I played. It was some Monster Hunter game on the Wii U or on the Wii, and I did not do great at it.
It's you fight things. You take their skin. You make weapons to kill bigger things.
Yes.
Yep.
Also, it's fun to have weapon experts on YouTube react to it because there's tons of ridiculous stuff like a hammer gun.
And they have weapons based on other Capcom franchises.
Yep.
I did play a little bit of Monster Hunter World, but that's pretty much the extent of my experience with the series.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people I've heard from people that they either loved or hated World. And I think a lot of people that hated it never played Monster Hunter until World, and they didn't quite know what they were getting. That's all I've heard.
Yeah, kind of like me. I didn't know what I was getting into when I first got that.
Yeah.
Everybody who I've heard
Like,
that
ooh,
likes
popular
Monster
Capcom franchise.
Yeah. For all people I've heard that like Monster Hunter, absolutely love World.
Yeah.
There's definitely some cool things to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's not my thing, but I respect it. I understand it.
And that's one thing that I really like about Capcom. They have a little bit of absolutely everything.
Yeah, this is one of the more overtly anime franchises they have.
Very much so.
Massive expansion.
Massive expansion.
Well,
June 30th.
Yeah,
Right around the corner.
Sounds about my love life. Jungle.
Wait,
Introduce returning locale. The jungle area that debuted in the second generation of Monster Hunter games is back in Sunbreak. You'll notice that the jungle's
Sunbreak is a
appearance changes
location.
over time. It's a nostalgic area that both veteran hunters and new players are sure to enjoy. And of
this is
course,
something
we've
from a different game.
elements and endemic life specifically for its return in Sunbreak. Longtime fans can look forward to exploring devastated ruins around the coastal area.
That sounds like an RE4
From the
enemy.
Monster Hunter Frontier series comes
Aspina.
Espinas means thorns in Spanish.
Ah!
As the name implies, thorny scales cover. Normally, Espinas enjoys a quiet life and sleeps peacefully.
You know, this would be so much more fun if this conference was hosted by Ramon Salazar.
Rampage. Even though it can seem docile, Espinas has a two-faced nature that can be
No, if it was
extremely
hosted
dangerous.
by Birkin and Wesker, like them being the little idiots in the basement in Zero, where they're like, well, they look like they're in the mansion.
Monster Hunter film,
It's like, I can't believe they made it this far. Durr.
Yeah. As Pat describes it, two guys on the most boring Saturday night ever.
The cable's out. What can we do tonight?
What can we do?
Gormagala's sensing ability increases. Its two horns change form, and it enters the frenzy state. While
That happens
in a
to me
frenzy,
too sometimes.
powerful, but the ground beneath
You entered the
begins to
friend
break.
zone state?
Its huge claws
No,
as
that'd
an
be me.
anchor.
Both of us, Brock. Both of us. We've
Yeah.
all been there, don't
I've
worry.
been there too.
Pyre Ricana.
In addition, the trailer also shows.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Capcom. Thank you.
Gotcha subspecies, which adds explosive elements, makes its final
Giant
deep.
crab.
There are still more
A
monsters.
giant enemy crab. Get Kazurai
Target
on the
key
phone.
point for massive damage. It's historically accurate.
Knock it under. I'll knock it upside down and stab its stomach. That's how you kill it.
So please watch the following video.
Oh, the
Giant
best Sony
enemy
press
crab.
conference. Oh, you guys love Ridge Racer? Ridge Racer!
Hunt, destroy, build, destroy more.
And build more.
Destroy.
That's what this game
I
needs,
wish
a
I had more
Metallica soundtrack in the trailer.
You should have bosses based on Metallica tracks. That'd be great.
Oh, so is it the entirety of St. Anger's and a boss?
Can you imagine a boss called Saint Anger?
That'd be great.
That
just
sounds like a
actually-
DMC villain.
It's just
That's
Lars
a DMC
Ulrich.
boss. I was just gonna say it's a DMC boss.
It's
for
just
sure.
Lars Ulrich on his drums going.
No, it's Lars Ulrich screaming to people about Napster. That's what it
I
is.
was just gonna say that too.
I'm gonna sue you.
Locale introduced
It sends a shockwave like Napster. Buy now. So
Like suddenly you see like the Ninja Theory version of Dante come out there and he's like, "We're gonna sue you."
play.
Fight the power, man.
Tutorial quests available for new players that will teach you the basic
Drink
mechanics.
virility.
I will fill your dark soul with
You'll be ready
light.
to keep up
Oh,
other monsters
Oh,
in the
man, I
dungeon
tell ya.
and test your skills.
Man, the worst part about
Veteran
that
hunters
isn't even
and
the line
advanced
read;
quests
it's
will
the
also
bad
be
echo
available,
that
where you can
follows.
take on the extra challenging version of
I
Sunbreak's
thought it's his
Black
voice cracked like a
Monster,
12-year-old.
Now Xeno.
Oh,
The demo supports multiplayer for up to 4 players, and
Man,
there's no limit to the number of times
I
you
love
can
Resident
attempt
Evil as much
quests.
as I do, but you know what I would want
Get
a
an early
remake
taste
of?
Sunbreak
DMC
action
1.
with this free demo.
I
You
like
can
that,
download
yeah.
it from
Yeah.
Nintendo
I
eShop and
would
Steam
lose
store
my
page.
mind if they remade DMC 1 or 3.
Also, we would like
One
for you to keep
especially
two
would
things
need
in
it more than
mind
3
when
would, but
purchasing
oh,
Monster Hunter
yeah.
Rise
that castle
Sunbreak,
environment and the RE engine.
so you can be able to
Oh,
enjoy all
Mario
the
Engine does
Watch,
castles
like-
so well.
yeah.
Watch like Capcom go and remaster or remake DMC 2 just to troll everybody.
Yeah, the one that everyone
Hey,
loves.
you know what? If they remade DMC 2 and made it into a good game,
Following
Yeah,
Sunbreak,
well there you go.
we plan to release a number of free title updates. Please enjoy this quick video preview of what's on the way.
Oh,
coming up in the future.
The future's
Tower
future.
of Babel.
Sorry, that's the wrong publisher showcase.
Yeah, not trying that.
Our first title update scheduled for August 2022 will add Lucent Nargacuga.
Okay, that was kind of
Good
what
job,
I
sir.
Yeah,
he
This
practiced. He
Good job,
practiced
VO
that.
guy.
Free title update.
that was
come to
80 yard
Sunbreak.
in. Like that was the good take.
In addition,
We
to
had
the
23 takes, and that was the best
also
one.
adding a new
That
area
was the
in
best
iconic
one.
Forlorn Arena. With future title updates, we plan on including additional monsters, variants, and more. Our title update release schedule is as follows. The second title update is planned for a fall 2022 release.
And I will
The
give them
third title
credit. This
update
is
will
how
come in
games of
winter
this nature should be
2022.
handled.
Yeah.
And there's more to come in 2023.
Well, they're
Each
keeping it
title
alive. That's good.
Additional monsters and other elements. We hope you'll check them out.
So would
So
you
they
call this a
released-
live service game?
Kind
I
of.
don't know because like you bought it at, I believe you bought Rise at full price.
Yeah,
I guess more like a Call of Duty game where you buy it and it keeps giving seasons every four
That's
months or
true.
so.
Honestly, outside of main series like Resident Evil, I think it's just 7. A lot of DLC that Capcom does is free.
Digital pre-orders for Sunbreak.
Yeah, like the
Recently-
RE2 DLC was free. Actually,
Yeah.
some of the RE7 was free. Actually,
Pre-orders will
Yeah.
also receive a special bonus.
yeah,
yes, the
Calico
loyal
Limited.
dog costume and the striped
Weird
cat.
armor.
that's clearly the Doge dog.
Yes,
Yes.
Updated with more information soon.
you can buy it with Dogecoin.
Visit the website and follow Monster Hunter social
You
channels
just pay
You wanna
10,000
take
Doge
that?
coins to get one free DLC.
for more news for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the Capcom showcase.
Do we know how long the showcase is?
35 minutes.
Now we will present the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Street Fighter 6.
All right.
Ooh,
Coming
Yeah,
I love that
the next
logo, by the
generation
way.
of Street Fighter
it's so
is currently
terrible.
that's much better.
and has something fun
Oh.
for everyone to enjoy. Fan favorites.
Well, the original one, I mean, is terrible.
Oh, yeah, the
They
original
put
one
they
was
put the
brutal.
6 in there so that you can actually see that it's 6, but it's
And it's got the
Six
freaking
with the-
B there,
with
and
the
it
six.
turns into the 6.
Unleash unprecedented with the all-new battle system. Street Fighter 6 reimagines the fighting game experience with new modes that will allow you to experience the Street Fighter universe. What awaits you in this game? Look forward to our next announcement later this year.
lots of bruises.
Yeah.
Celebrating the 35th
Realistic
anniversary of
abs.
the Street Fighter franchise, the Capcom Fighting Collection will be released.
Bring back
later.
Poison.
Included
back
is
Sea
the
Viper.
first ever release of Red Earth outside of
Yeah.
arcades.
I miss her
Hyper
so
Street Fighter
much.
2, 5 Darkstalkers.
Why
I'm
hasn't
with you, Josh. I'm not a huge
Yeah,
Street
Nick.
Fighter guy either,
Best
but
fighting
this game
games
looks
from the
rad.
arcade era
Yeah.
are
If
included.
anybody's a Darkstalkers fan, you guys better buy this.
All of the titles included will be playable online.
Keep it alive. Darkstalkers is not dead.
Friends. Or fight online
Hashtag.
against new
Is
challenges.
that Chibi
Enjoy
Darkstalkers?
a full range.
what it
of
looks
Oh, Gen
online.
Fighter. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can get Chibi Cammy too.
Launch on June 24th, 2020.
She's just all that
Pre-orders are
butt
available
cheek
now.
off the back
Please
there.
visit the official website for more information.
All you see is the thong and the butt cheek,
Play the
and then her
games
head
you love.
and like legs.
Again,
I would not say no to that.
Arcade Stadium has
You should-
expanded.
They should remake that. What was that Cammy game?
Capcom Arcade
Oh
Second
god, that
Stadium
game.
coming July 22nd, 2020.
Are you talking
Oh.
about Cannon Spike?
Cannon
Saturday
Spike.
Night
Yeah.
Slam
Dude, that's
They
one of
should
my
do that.
favorite games. I have
They should
that. I
redo
still
that.
have it.
Black Tiger.
Yeah.
I want more experimental
Eco
titles
Fighters
like that,
and
like
more.
Shaolin
Yeah.
Monks with Mortal
Combined for a
Kombat. I
total
want
of
more stuff like
32
that.
arcade
Do you want Mortal Kombat Special Forces too?
Yes. Yes, I
Yes,
do.
absolutely.
Individual purchase and features.
And make it star
With
Cassie
lots
Cage.
of quality of life.
Okay, I'm okay with
options.
that.
That would be cool.
Make it a
All
third-person
players
shooter
will
in the Mortal
receive some
Kombat
Sun
universe.
for
Give
free
it to
when
me
downloading
now.
the base game.
As long as
Um,
Jax gets to have two shooting like handguns,
Now,
but like guns that are his hands.
one as a bonus for pre-ordering. To
Oh
celebrate,
man.
get the Capcom Arcade Stadium title Street Fighter II: The World Warrior, free
Oh.
for a limited time.
Only for a limited time.
Arcade Stadium as well.
That should be like the base game of this whole collection.
Next up
Yeah.
is an update on Capcom's new team-based action game, Exoprimal.
Team updated team base.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
team
Base
based.
game.
Hi everyone, I'm Takuro Hiraoka, director of
Hello,
Exoprimal.
sir.
Hello.
Sakura, check your car to make sure there's no bombs from all the Dino Crisis fans.
Lots of gameplay.
God.
Watch your back,
Let's
buddy.
take a look.
World premiere.
I am the artificial intelligence, Leviathan.
Hey, you're not the same voice that we heard before, buddy.
Your
You got some
personnel
explaining to do.
are a suitable
Ghost, what are
specimen.
you doing here from?
Oh, I
Under
know
my
that
supervision,
voice.
IBS Corp conducts its most important research here. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Okay,
They
I
should have
wasn't
like an
expecting
AI
that.
character in a game that's voiced by Peter Dinklage.
Qualified
They
combat
should.
test.
What could
And
go
just
wrong?
like just completely
To complete their
take the
assignment,
piss
It
out of
was
Destiny.
originally voiced by Nolan North and then taken over by Peter
Exactly.
Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage is the new Nathan Drake.
these
Dinklage's revenge.
channel bias.
Revenge of the
Their species
Dink.
is susceptible to mass delusion.
Dinklage.
Fascinating.
The Dink strikes again.
Humans dread the other. You
They
seek
never
to
see him
evolve,
coming.
yet do not want to change. You tear down curtains, yet fear revelations. Even when what is revealed is of your own
Okay,
creation.
this looks like a mix of Overwatch, Anthem, and what the heck was that one that Turtle Beach made that went nowhere? Or Turtle Rock.
Evolve.
Yeah.
Humanity
Oh,
resists
yeah.
an interesting variable. Within your behavior lies the answer. What is variable shall become fixed. Humans, fight and die for me.
I'm getting a very Ultron vibe from you, sir.
Yeah, what are you? Is this gonna be kind of like
I
Earth
call
Defense
your
Force?
attention to the unstoppable
It totally looks like Earth Defense Force.
advance of
What?
employee protection.
Dude, if it's Earth Defense Force with dinosaurs,
7%.
I am all
You
for
must
that.
fight harder than ever if you wish
Yeah,
to
that
survive.
sounds fun.
A more grueling combat experiment is called for.
We got us a crisis.
A small
A
fragment
Dino
of the
Crisis.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy the Leviathan.
Yeah, that gave me a little bit more of, man, if that is just Earth Defense Force with dinosaurs, I will buy the living crap out of it.
It actually looks like fun.
It
That
doesn't look
kind of
bad.
turned me around.
A little bit. It just I
Enjoyed the-
understand Dino Crisis fans' anger.
I totally understand that too. Yeah, believe me.
Mhm.
Developed by Ibius Corporation, Leviathan is a next-gen AI that guides players throughout Exoprimal via voice navigation and augmented reality displays.
Wait, he's supposed
But
to be
it
on your
seems
side?
evil.
I was gonna say,
As
I am evil,
primitive
man.
human-like figure, or as a surveillance drone.
Looks like the
called a
lawnmower man.
Really shows Leviathan unleashing hordes of dinosaurs.
Is this
Players
Job's
will battle
other
these
war?
dinosaurs after being forced into Leviathan's infinitely repeating war games. Why is Leviathan bringing dinosaurs into our world? And why is Leviathan repeating these war games? Solve the mystery by playing the main game mode, Dino Survival.
Totally thought they were
Trying
going to
so
call
hard
it
to not play Dino Crisis. They're trying so hard.
Survival is a team-based action game.
This is trolling.
In Dino Survival, 2 squads of 5 race to complete objectives.
God, Dino
Teams
Crisis.
must follow Leviathan's directive and complete the mission before their rivals to win. These directives will feature a dynamic mix of missions. In fact, we just saw some in the latest trailer. There's Dinosaur Call, where teams must eliminate a specific dinosaur. In VTOL Defense, teams protect a grounded aircraft from dinosaur onslaughts. In Data Key Security, teams escort a valuable asset to its
There's your
destination.
Overwatch.
Destroy
Yep.
targets in Mega Charge with the powerful Omega
Dino
Hammer.
Watch.
In Energy Taker, teams compete to collect the most energy. You also saw a glimpse of a strange and terrifying creature known as a Neo-Tyrannosaurus. While there are
Capcom
some-
just loves the word Neo.
That
player.
Jurassic,
There
that
are
Jurassic
other
Park or Jurassic World dinosaur.
It was created by Neo Umbrella.
Yep.
In Dino Survival, the missions change based on players' progression through the game. The experience will be different every time you play, even in matches with familiar surroundings and objectives. By playing Dino Survival, you will unlock story sequences and also earn rewards.
Every time he says it.
To increase your player and exosuit
I
levels.
feel the
See,
dagger
they
being
went,
pushed
guys,
into
we
the heart.
cannot say
We'll
the word
provide more
crisis.
details about this at a later date.
We also cannot say the words Anthem
Move on to exosuits.
Yeah.
or Earth Defense Force.
exosuits.
We cannot
Mirage
say
is an
Lancer,
assault role exosuit. It
Javelin.
uses explosives to set areas ablaze and bombards enemies with ricochet grenades.
I feel like a lawyer had to freaking go over the script and go, change this, change this, change this.
It wields the
They just had a
destructive
board
railgun
full of
to snipe
words.
from long range. We have even more exosuits. To
Oh,
show
Joshua
you-
Craig also sends in another comment saying that not a Street Fighter guy, but he can't wait for the next game. I am totally a Street Fighter guy, and I agree with you, Josh. Cannot wait for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Even though, like, we've been hearing things about the gameplay being a little bit on the heavier side,
For Exoprimal,
I'm fine
but
with that.
I'm sure that'll be worked out.
viewers will be able
If it's
to
a
try
little
the
bit
game
more
ahead
like
of
Tekken,
release.
where it got the heavier, louder hits.
Help us test the game's online infrastructure.
Where they're
and
trying to make you
improvements
actually
ahead of
feel like
launch.
these characters are all 50 now, which if the timeline in my
Sign up
brain
to
is correct, they all should
participate
be.
Are you going to sign up for the beta or the closed network
Thinking
test, I
about
should
it.
say?
Before the game's
I'm
launch
thinking
next
about it.
year. We look
Might be
forward to
kind of
having
fun.
you join in.
Hey, is that how you can tell how old Chun-Li is by the, like, you know, they have
That's
rings
all
on a
for
tree?
today.
It's the amount of thickness that her thighs get.
We plan to
Yes.
release Exoprimal in 2023.
Exactly.
Until then,
So basically, she's just Xenia on the top now.
in social
Pretty
media.
much. Zanya, I can't breathe!
Thank you for watching.
You're killing me, Zanya!
Well, that would totally be your fatality if she was in Mortal Kombat, like snapping your head off with your legs.
Which recently celebrated its 10th anniversary.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Say something. Say something.
Okay.
Okay. And it's rumored that you were in that leak.
Mm-hmm. I
And
read
you
that
have
leak.
the anime coming out.
Come on.
Hi everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, game director at Capcom. A few weeks ago, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of Dragon's Dogma.
You go. It's
Thanks
I'm loving the ensemble.
Yeah. Is
The
this a
world
surprise?
of Dragon's Dogma has since spread to various different kinds of media, ranging from games such as Dragon's Dogma and the Dark Arisen expansion, to digital comics and a Netflix original animated series. In the coming days, we will be releasing a video celebrating 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, talking about how and what Dragon's Dogma came to be. So whether you're a longtime fan or just curious about the series, we'll have something for you to enjoy. We hope you check it out. Once again, thank you all so much.
An announcement for an announcement.
That Capcom reach showed that he might be working on
And
a
now
sequel.
we have a bunch of updates from the Resident Evil.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello, everyone.
Ah!
oh,
Serve Resident Evil Village. Thanks to all of our fans, Village has sold over 6 million units worldwide. Everyone on the team is incredibly happy to see so many people enjoy the game. Thank you for your support. The Resident Evil series continues to bring fun experiences to people around the world. We want longtime fans and people who are new to Resident Evil to enjoy this storied franchise. Let's start with this video.
All right, what do we get?
it's a world premiere.
Oh, it's gonna be about Rose. Figured that.
It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
We got.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
That's new.
I want to live a normal life.
Yeah, good luck with that. Is she back in the Dimitrescu house?
What?
Wasn't that? Didn't it look like the main entrance where you walk up to the?
Yes, he did.
Is she living her dad's memories?
Oh my
What's
god.
going on?
Or where she went when she was a kid? Ooh.
Yeah, that's a crib.
Oh,
That's a crib.
Whoa.
Leaf light.
She might be
This is-
reliving the stuff she did as a kid.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Open the
shit.
door.
Me.
What?
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 You have a new little rabbit to pursue.
Ah!
What in the bloody blue shit was that? Duke, what are you doing?
Oh, come. Ooh. Oh. They're letting you play as extra characters now. Oh. Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
That DLC looks nuts.
Oh my god.
And also, I'm happy she's holding the gun.
That
now
looks-
her monster powers fully.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is this? Ethan returns in third person.
Third person mode.
Yes! Fuck yes! It's back in third person.
Wow.
Oh fuck!
Dude, that's
yes!
pretty awesome. Yeah. Yep.
Oh!
That's sweet.
That is fucking great.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Ooh. It's a bit of a wait, but that's gonna be worth it.
We're happy to reveal the DLC for Resident Evil Village we promised last year.
Worth it.
We think this new experience will be worth the wait.
Yes.
This DLC includes 3 major features.
Fuck yes.
First, the third-person mode.
Dude, I will play the
Yeah.
fucking shit
Oh,
out
I
of that
love
game
the
in
third person
person.
mode, man.
Yes.
Now,
That's
good it
so
looks.
great.
as he desperately fights for survival, players that
Oh
have
my
already
God.
experienced this journey.
Wait, does that
can
mean those
enjoy the
That's
cutscenes are
awesome.
third person?
Yes. Yes. That's a cutscene. That's the cutscene where you get attacked by the girls.
Arcade-style action
They're actually making mercenaries now.
feeling of defeating relentless hordes of enemies. New stages are included, as well as additional playable characters.
Including my
Fields and Tigers. Of course, Lady Dimitrescu will be there too.
Of course. Of course.
I want them to put Donna in there somehow.
Enjoy looking down on your foes from over 9 feet above, as Lady Dimitrescu slashes her enemies aside.
That was
The
great.
third edition is one. you
Josh
surely
again with a couple of comments here. Josh Craig. Village DLC looks great. And genuinely clapping at the return to third person.
So am I, dude.
and I can
Same.
play as Lady Dimitrescu. I can't fucking believe it.
Now a
Yes,
grown-up
Lady
man
D. People can play as Lady D.
main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she
Who's
enters
gonna voice Rose?
the Mega
The girl from the ending of the game.
Oh,
There, she meets a
Oh, I never
girl
played it all the way through, so that's why I'm a little bit.
She goes to
In
the
this
Mega Mycete to
mysterious
try to
realm of
get rid of her
consciousness,
powers.
Time and space
Oh.
is beyond her.
Ooh.
And she's
Rose
stuck
is
in
guided
it.
by a being who calls
Was that the
himself
RE2 laboratory?
of assistance with removing
Kind-
her powers.
Maybe?
That looked like the nest for a
Michael.
moment. That's clearly Castle Demeter. That's the nest. That's the fucking nest.
In the realm of consciousness, you won't only face creatures, but the world itself seems to be attacking you.
What?
And this is
Mm.
all in third
The
person,
world
right
itself being
away.
your
Yeah.
greatest
Oh
enemy.
my. Oh my god. Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
fucking. I cannot
How
even
Oh
will
my
Rose
god.
find
put into words how
her
fucking happy I
mysterious
am it's back in
powers?
third person.
I can't either. Holy shit. I didn't think I could
I
love this
agree.
game more.
Good!
I so agree.
DLC for Resident Evil Village Winter's Expansion includes all 3 of these major additions. In addition, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, a bundle of Winter's Expansion with the base game, will be released simultaneously. The release date is planned for October 28th. Resident Evil RE-Verse will also begin services.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna come out the same day.
October 28th, 2022. We hope that you are looking
I love it. We're not gonna even talk about that. Whatever. Fuck it.
But you're just like, yeah, by the way, we're releasing it. We don't care.
Yeah, by the way,
Who gives a fuck?
Also, as already announced, we are working on making the main story of Village available on Mac so that even more people can enjoy
Mac.
Resident
And also the VR thing they announced last week.
The main
Yeah,
story
that's
of
true.
Village is
Yep,
meant to be
it is
playable
VR
on
too.
PlayStation VR 2. We're working
Yep.
hard on bringing
So
you
does this
the
mean that Resident Evil 4 is gonna be in third person and first
experience
person?
next gen in Resident Evil Village. So look forward to future announcements.
I don't know.
Up next,
This is so
a
interesting to me.
game that was announced just a
Speaking
few
of-
I
Few
wonder.
days ago.
I wonder.
Because they
What
announced
could it be?
VR support for RE4 remake, and that's not doesn't make any sense unless it's first person and third person.
Unless they because the VR of whatever it's just it'll if it's anything like 7, it's just gonna be
Like a separate section or something?
Yeah.
well, it was the same thing except you just moved a little bit differently with the VR controls.
Oh yeah, but it was still a really
Oh,
solid
yeah,
VR
that's true.
port.
That's true.
Oh, it
Solid
was
VR.
absolutely. Man, that guitar is back.
Yeah, that Spanish guitar. Oh.
Yeah.
Take me back.
You know, when I first heard that, I thought it was going to be like something to do with Last of Us. When I first heard that, I don't know why.
Ashley now has a
That's
guitar.
where my mind went.
Well, they have a lot of that. All right. So, President.
Yep. You gotta
President
save my
Yoshida
daughter,
killing
Leon.
6. Okay.
Definitely pushing the horror vibes.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely.
I'm happy with that. Oh, Ada?
Mm-hmm.
Leon in his jacket. Yes, thank you.
The awesome jacket's back. That's
Yes.
the opening village.
Big the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Oh, you beautiful bastard. Luis.
They gave him a red 9 too in the trailer.
Yes.
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Huh.
They
Sadler
are
looks more like Mother
joining
Miranda
together,
now.
but they're probably going to have more stuff on it.
Mhm.
Yep, here
I
we
could
go.
just forget what happened that night.
Oh, no, this is still part of that trailer, too.
Pain.
Yeah, still.
Even for
The
a
opening scene,
second.
obviously.
Man, Ashley looks great.
She looks so good. I never liked Ashley that much as a character, but maybe I will now.
It has to.
Say the line, mother.
Come on, bingo!
That is the freaking camera angle for he turns around when they leave.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yasuhiro Anpo, director of Resident Evil 4. And I'm
Oh.
Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, producer of Resident Evil 4. This title is a reimagining of Resident Evil 4, based on the original 2005 release. Similar to other titles in the series,
16
we are
years
carefully
ago.
preserving what makes the original title special.
This game can
while
drive
updating
now.
it with modern flourishes for everyone to enjoy when it launches in 2023. Today, we'll reintroduce a bit of the game's story. Resident Evil 4 is set 6 years after the events in Raccoon City, depicted in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. The main character of the game, Leon S. Kennedy, survived the Raccoon City incident and was assigned as an agent directly under the President of the United States. Leon is dispatched to a quiet village in Europe as part of a mission to rescue the kidnapped daughter of the president. You might notice Leon is much more
Ashley has
mature
like
and
leggings or
fearless due to
pants
his
on
past
now.
experiences.
Yep.
The Ganado, the main enemies of this game, wait for him. The experience of being attacked by hordes of crazed Ganado is truly an iconic moment from Resident Evil.
Alex,
Yeah, it's almost every Resident Evil game since.
Terror of people controlled by madness. The Ganado have been completely redesigned.
Let's take a closer look at the game itself.
Please.
Ooh.
The over-the-shoulder camera returns, of course.
Okay.
Leon arrives at a dense and dangerous forest. We want to nail the feeling of loneliness and fear of not knowing what lies ahead.
Yeah, you
even
got
more
that.
so than the original.
You think the Ingrid's gonna come back in Codex form?
Also be thrilling battles.
Maybe.
People that played the recent Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 should find this familiar.
Good.
Now tell me, does this first Ganado still look like
forward to
Boris the
future
Blade?
announcements, where we'll have more information on the game.
Resident Evil 4 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and PC. The release date will be March 24th, 2023.
We are aiming to create a Resident Evil 4 that everyone can enjoy, so please look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That didn't tell me much.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
they did just announce it.
Yeah, I suppose, but
What did you think about the latest information on Resident Evil Village?
fucking A.
Evil 4.
awesome. Genuinely
Both games
awesome.
are currently in development.
That is not what I thought that DLC was going to be, but I'm all
Me
up
neither.
with
Third person
Yeah.
mode? That's amazing.
that. Yes.
Does that mean we're gonna
And-
see Ethan's face?
And they said she's in the Mega Mycete.
And it looks like
So
we're
that
seeing
thing's
like
still there.
yeah.
All right, we got another world premiere.
Oh,
These-
you got some collection?
The remasters.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Ah.
Are they going to be like, they're all live right now?
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. That'd be awesome.
Check under your seats.
I love when they do that.
Dude, I would turn this shit on
Yeah.
right now.
You get an HD upgrade.
Oh, that looks so good.
You get a next gen upgrade. You get a next gen upgrade.
You get a free platinum trophy when you call it.
I love these songs, by the way.
Yes. There she is.
Yeah.
You too can
Oh,
enjoy
that
Inferno
lighting.
Nemesis.
Holy shit, that looked good.
Yeah,
Shout out to Nicole Tompkins.
Yes.
yeah. Shout out to her. Hell, shout out to my friend Katie O'Hagan, who's in these games too.
Reed
Oh yes,
returns.
love her.
Yeah. Well, oh my god. Announce it.
Resident Evil 7, which brought the series back to its survival horror roots, and the reimagining of classic titles Resident Evil 2,
Remake Code Veronica!
Resident Evil 3.
mind
Agreed,
it.
wholeheartedly.
Make
With
the
all-
Ashford twins cool again.
Return with gen features including support for 4K, high frame rate, and ray tracing,
Ooh.
as well as
Oh, that's
3D
gonna look so
audio
good on my
for
new
an
baby.
even more immersive experience.
Ooh.
These titles are available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S beginning today.
Yes! Oh my fucking god, I called it!
Players can enjoy a free digital
Check under
upgrade
your
to current
seats!
gen via the digital upgrade program and smart delivery. For PC users, an update patch will be
Capcom
available
has
on the same
won
day.
Summer of Games!
For newcomers
Winner,
and veterans
winner,
of survival
winner.
horror alike, we hope you enjoyed the immersion these new versions offer.
Holy
Welcome
shit!
to the family.
Welcome to the family,
Holy
son.
shit!
For today's announcements. Thank you.
Am I the only person that loves Mia?
I love Mia.
I do.
That wraps up today's show.
I was
We
gonna
hope you're
stream
as
the Quarry
excited
today.
as we are
Fuck
about
that!
some
I'm
of our
playing
upcoming
RE2
games.
remake on my PC.
I will watch you play that shit, by the way. Fuck
tuning in.
yeah.
Dude.
Give me
We
3
look forward to
hours.
sharing more updates with you.
Holy shit!
Oh my god. High quality Jill and Claire tonight.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So thoughts? Any closing thoughts from you guys?
You fucking nailed it.
That went from 0 to
Everything.
10 real quick.
I sure did.
Are we done?
Speechless.
Is it
Yep,
done?
that's it. That's the end of it. Yeah, that's the end of
That's
it.
it.
I don't want to. Okay. That DLC. Holy shit.
Oh,
Runs to every console store to download current gen versions of each game.
bet your ass.
Yeah. Okay. That DLC where she's literally stuck in the Mega Myseed, reliving people's memories.
That's awesome.
That looks really, really cool.
You know what that means, right? It means we could explore like characters' backstories. We could have the Bakers come back.
Dude, they could be so dumb to where they could put anything from Resident Evil in there.
Yeah, like I said, I saw the nest in there. It looks like Alex come back, maybe.
Yeah. This could be the definition of whatever we want.
Yes, it can be whatever we want.
And I didn't.
You're right. You're right about that.
I didn't want to say it to anyone because I didn't want to be disappointed. I can't even fucking tell you. I had heart palpitations when it said that game was going to be in third person.
Me too. Me too. Me too. I'm like, I love it in first person, of course, but I'm like, I wouldn't mind in third person.
No, because any game that gives you both options, I'm honestly wondering if you can click back and forth.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like Red Dead 2.
I bet you can.
I bet you can. It means they gotta rework. That's why it's taken so long, because they gotta rework the whole game in third person.
They do. They gotta rework the enemies in certain ways because you're gonna be able to see them easier.
Ethan's face. You gotta see Ethan's face now. There's no other way around it.
Dude. I don't know if you knew Kiona. Like every promotional image they showed of him, it was all fully in light, but his face was shadowed.
The best ones are the ones where it's like, he's got a shotgun and like the barrel's like somehow in front of his face, which is like the worst. How are you doing that?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You're gonna get to see it, like you especially, Tyler, are gonna be happy. You're going to get to see exactly how tall Dimitrescu is next.
Well, no, here's the best thing though, because third person, and since she's playable in Mercenaries, that means I can literally do like the side swipe that you can do and like rush, and I can't believe it. I didn't think you'd be able to play as that character. I wanted her to come back, but I didn't think playable.
The Mercenaries mode, they're gonna do all sorts of like, man, that just makes me think of all this stuff that they had in the her name was Donna. What was it?
Donna Beneviento.
Beneviento. All the stuff they did, like with the weird. All the things that I wanted. I wanted more of hearing about them and like backlog of like, you could have her experiencing Ethan looking for her in the house.
Yes.
And now there's some exponential force named Michael.
I always wonder, because at the end of the game, you can see the castle is still alive. It didn't blow up. So it's like,
just the Mega Mycete in like the village.
But I mean, she's connected to it, and that mean it was always absorbing people, which means she's gonna see her dad, she's gonna see Lycan, she's gonna see almost all the villains, maybe from RE7 too. You know. Oh my god.
That's my question: is who is Michael?
I don't know.
That's not a character in the main game.
No. She says it's some deity named Michael.
The thing is, in the main game, this is more in the Japanese version, but Miranda keeps saying that this is the Black God. This is, a great creation. She's a servant of it. She's never actually in control of it.
Yeah. Man, I am racking my brain for a Resident Evil character named Michael.
There is not anyone named Michael that I can think of.
That is such a common name that is somehow not in Resident Evil.
The closest I can think of is Ada's boyfriend in the original Resident Evil 2 was named John. But that's about it. I don't know any Michaels.
I swear on my soul.
It almost looked like Alex Wesker at one point too.
If it's Wesker, anything.
Oh, he could keep, yeah.
Because, well, like the only living threats that are out and around, Alex Wesker does not get taken care of in Rev 2.
Nope, she's still alive in Natalie.
If you get the worst ending, she is in Natalie and in freaking Barry's house.
Well, actually, that is unfortunately canon, because I believe it was the end of the DLC where you play as Natalie in like a little teddy bear thing. That kind of, she's in there.
She's in there. It's just she doesn't reactivate until the other one dies.
But there's a ticking clock where she might.
Well, I believe that here's the weird thing. Kiona, they have soul transference.
Yes, it's a thing in
And the weird
Revelation
thing
4.
that happens in Rev 2 is that they have this fear virus that if you it's basically trying to find the most not susceptible to fear person ever, and it ends up being this little girl Natalie. So they do this soul transfer, and then once Alex Wesker dies, she'll take over Natalie's body. But the problem is when she goes to kill herself, she gets so scared that it triggers the fear virus in her and she's alive.
Yep.
So you have her implanted in Natalie, but she's still this monster. So not until the end of the game when they kill her does she go into Natalie.
The full transfer.
It's very complicated.
It's complicated, but it's like you had to find a way to still kill a Wesker. But like at the end of the game, they're kind of just like, oh yes, and then the story lives on, and I am also Carrie. Ha ha ha.
But also that game's like 2014. It's not that long ago.
It's not, but
and people like Revelations 2. I liked it.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. That co-op mode in there.
Yeah,
what else?
one of the best cutscenes in the whole franchise is Barry going, "I'll always need you, but right now I need this.
I have this." And you got to, Kiona, Rev 2 is one of the best Resident Evil games made, in my opinion.
Yes,
those Rev games are in that leak they had a while ago. There's a game called Resident Evil Rampage that keeps getting supposedly leaked. That's Resident Evil Revelations 3, and it's going to have Rebecca Chambers. Hope that's
that might be true, because the next Dead by Daylight DLC is going to be called Project W, and everyone's like, it's going to be Wesker, and it as like the killer, but the characters are coming along with it. It's supposed to be Ada and Rebecca, which is a combination that makes absolutely no fucking sense unless they're setting something up.
Yeah, unless you're setting something up, and also like Resident Evil doesn't seem to like to make sense because according to one report, that show with Lance Reddick as Albert Wesker,
it's canon.
It's canon.
Huh?
I don't know if I need to tell you, Kiona.
It doesn't make sense.
That makes no sense.
Wesker doesn't look like Lance Reddick in a lot of ways.
No.
And also, it's like just like random kids for the show, and also apparently
transference with another Wesker who somehow got out of the volcano.
And they announced, and the weird thing is that they said they wouldn't say no to having Lady D show up. So how the fuck does that work?
I don't know, but they're.
I don't know, man. That's strange.
But also, it's
okay.
I don't know if you know.
Okay.
Before we cut out, there's a note in RE5 that shows that there was I want to say it was 13 Wesker children.
Yep.
And all
only 2 survived.
Supposedly died. It was Alex and Albert.
Yep.
I couldn't see them not going, but by the way,
there was one survived.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Arthur Wesker.
Alan Wesker.
They're all going to be A's.
But yeah, this is my favorite showcase so far.
Yeah, this is by far the best.
I was thoroughly underwhelmed
at first
by not by this. Like all the Dino Crisis stuff is just it wasn't my cup of tea. I was thoroughly underwhelmed by the Xbox One.
Yeah, that one was. Bleh.
Yeah, that I watched it back and I was like, I watched it like a second time with commentary from people, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, it didn't really do it for me. Did it?
Yesterday.
No, and I'm going to be honest. The way that Starfield looked and was described terrifies me.
Yeah,
1,000 planets.
No Man's Sky.
But that's not gonna. No, that's not gonna happen. Why do people trust Todd Howard when he says things?
He came out with a leather jacket, though. You gotta trust leather jackets.
I trust leather jackets when they're worn by Resident Evil or DMC characters.
By the way, can we get a costume for RE4 where he keeps the jacket, the remake?
Oh, I bet you will, because it was the same thing in 2, where like you could play with jacket or without jacket on Claire.
That's true.
So I 100% they're gonna have that. But this is the best showcase that they've done all weekend.
Well, I just realized Resident Evil 8 in third person. Does that mean we're gonna have to see his hands get cut off in even more detail from different angles?
Oh yeah, you will.
Oh heck yeah!
You see how he gets strung up.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh. Also, you'll get to see in third person a scene where Miranda gets lit up by the wolf horse when she gets
Wolfhound Squad.
That third person's gonna be nuts.
Oh my god, yes. Oh no!
Yeah, that's gonna be crap.
Or the entire Heisenberg scene where he throws him in the pit and goes, "Your funeral." That's gonna be fun in third person.
Or also running from the giant aborted.
Oh, the baby. Oh.
Huh.
I did want to say though, one thing was we didn't get anything for Pragmata.
Yeah, they just kind of said it exists.
I keep forgetting about that game.
Yeah.
It's getting the Tokyo Ghoul treatment.
I mean, they did play the trailer beforehand in
They
the
did.
pre-show, so they wanted to remind people that it exists.
Capcom is very good at working on a billion things at once.
Yeah.
But it's probably still very
But
early,
yeah,
so I would imagine it's not ready.
But I have to go back to the Mercenaries because I'm like, that's one thing I know a lot of people did not like was the Mercenaries in RE8 was one character, which is not how Mercenaries works.
Yeah. I can see them adding more for free later.
Well, yeah, the fact that, okay, so new
Better be
maps,
free.
new stages, actual selectable characters, including the one character every human being wants to play.
You know what I honestly could see them doing, since they're doing this Mega Myseed horseshit, I could see them adding the remake characters.
I could see them doing that too. Like,
Jill.
I would love to have like Jill in Mercenaries and Claire in Mercenaries.
Or they could also honestly add Ada after 4 comes out. 'Cause
Yeah.
He has her. Well, he plays her in 2, but like for 20 seconds.
Yeah, you can do that. Probably like stuff an RE4 remake. Why not?
Yeah. Well, they could have another Mercenaries.
Yeah, so that's great because that was the one problem with Mercenaries was it wasn't very complicated and there's only one character you could play as, and now that's changed. So,
Yeah,
that sucks.
I do feel bad for Kiona because you were wanting more from Street Fighter, but still, that. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say
No, that's okay. No, it's fine. I got Guile this weekend. I'm good.
Yeah,
Kyle does look great.
yeah, it's clear that Capcom was like Resident Evil and everything else.
Yeah, they definitely needed some
Well,
REBs.
they want that stuff to come out, and the fact that they ended with, by the way, check under your chairs. Here's
It's the best way to end anything.
That was great, man. I'm so glad.
Oh.
I'm gonna go download these.
Oh
Me
yeah,
too.
I'll be streaming them tonight.
Yeah, I'll be watching them.
Yeah,
dude.
download the upgrades.
Absolutely. I was gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna, when those come out, most likely in October, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to stream during Halloween. But you know what?
Oh yeah.
I can't wait.
Holy
shit!
shit.
If I tried.
Like, I just can't get over how perfect this all is. Like the best guess I had was gonna be it's gonna be a prequel thing where you play as the villagers, which gives you the characters, but also doesn't really advance the plot very much. But this, I'm like, no, this is
that's
a better
what I was
excuse.
thinking of.
This
Yeah,
advances the plot with Rose clearly being an RE9, but also gives you an excuse to have here's all the characters you liked again.
Yeah, and and her quest, it's said in there, is to break herself free of her weird powers.
That makes RE9 more interesting then, because that means you're not going to be playing as a super child.
Yeah, because like if she's just kind of like Ethan that can take a shitload of damage, but she's not like a freaking weird
fine with
squid
that.
monster, I love that.
Yes.
And honestly, another badass female Resident Evil character.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, and like I instantly feel bad for this character because like your dad went through the living fucking hell for you, and your mom was absent for like 2 games in a row. Sorry.
I wonder how much they're gonna have of her in that. I don't know if Mia's gonna be in it whatsoever.
That'd be nice. That'd be really nice, actually, because I know Katie. She's a great lady, and she's a really great voice actress. But they keep giving her next to nothing in these games. Except for I'm Now Dead.
But she really needs more. She's really good.
Oh yeah, she's really good. Like,
yeah.
Like, I actually, funny enough, I might have something in October coming out, a video with her involved. Now that I think about it.
There you go.
Nice. All right.
Timing.
But yeah, no, I'm very happy. I don't know if there's I can't think off the top of my head if there's any other presentations left, but I don't know if anything's beating that.
There's Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, there's
that's only like
5
there's only
minutes?
like 10 minutes of There's also Xbox Bethesda, the extended thing or whatever.
Extended.
I didn't know that.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, it's just like
Where
another.
they're doing like a second show where they're gonna talk more to the devs and stuff like that. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's that tomorrow, and then there's the Final Fantasy VII thing, the 10-minute thing on Thursday, and I think that's it.
God, see, I just keep going back to like because one of your biggest complaints with RE8, Brock, was that it's not as long as it could be. Well, adding a third-person mode certainly is like a new playthrough.
It is adding another option to play through it again.
Yeah,
it's like an A/B slot kind of.
Absolutely, and it's going to make
How
it
much-
a totally different game.
Yeah.
How much do you think this is going to cost, this DLC?
Well, actually, some of it's for free. I know that for a fact, because in October last year, in like a page 35 of some financial report, they said free DLC for games like Monster Hunter and Resident Evil 8.
Yeah,
So I suspect the third person and the mercenaries will be free. The Jet Rose stuff probably will be paid.
Yeah, and they said that you can get it all in a gold edition, so
which is what RE7 did.
It's just gonna be just some whatever, and then you get you can just basically click I want that on the whatever it's gonna be on.
Yeah.
But yeah, but also that would be, man, I can't just I prayed to God that they'd add third person and they did it.
Crazy, because like, you know what's funny? I remember back in the Game Awards back in December when they were showing off all the games like RE Village, everyone went like, hey, wait a minute, that's a shot of Ethan in third person near the castle. What the fuck is that? And then a lot of people were like Jeff, did you use modded footage? Because there's third person mods for the game, and everyone's like, yeah, he used a mod. Now it's like, I guess
subtle
not.
Tease. It's a subtle tease.
The subtle tease that they didn't even
When you
know.
got to see the third person cutscene with him and Chris, I'm like, man, I'd like more of that. I got it.
Yes.
Now, if they down the line go, by the way, we somehow put third person into 7.
That'd be cool too.
I'd lose my shit.
Yeah, VR support, third person, first person. You can play this game every way now.
And Capcom, ever since now I can't think of his name. We talked about it. Inafune left.
Yeah, Inafune, yeah. They've gone from to wow, you just keep going up. I can't believe
getting their crap together and put everything in house.
You know, maybe RE6 was the greatest thing to happen to the franchise. Because they got their shit together.
RE6, and I know that you liked it, Kiona, but the one that really kicked them in the balls was DMC.
Yep.
A lot of people tore that thing to shreds.
No, I completely understand it, but I also think Ninja Theory is a good developer. So
I will say, I think
he's an excellent developer.
Yeah, so I mean,
somewhat unfairly torn apart. I mean, okay, the main character sucks, but there's still a lot of great gameplay options and good characters and boss fights.
Also, you want to have a hell of a time. Look up the spreadsheet or like call sheet thing that they had for what Dante is and isn't.
Yeah.
And how they had an original sketch of what they wanted Dante to look like, and then Capcom went back to them and went, that looks too much like the real thing. Change it.
Like
where it could just be a sequel.
One of the best DMC boss fights of all time. It's with Bob the news reporter.
Bob Barbas.
Bob. Yeah. And he literally even says, I'm fucking doing it live.
Yeah, dude, when you go inside the news thing and you're like walking onside the news prompter or the Raptor news thing.
Yeah.
Bob's one of the best boss fights I've ever played. That's
amazing.
Nuts.
He's so great.
Bob is great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everyone's played the game at least for that fight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I will never complain about Bob. It was very clear who they were going for.
Yes, it was very clear and very funny, and even Japanese developers can see this.
Yeah, and like one final note, hey guys, you grab some stuff from DMC5. Itsuno very much liked DMC5.
Yes.
Can we bring Cat into the main games, please?
I wouldn't say no.
Cat's awesome.
That was a good character.
One of the best things from that game. Squirrel semen and all.
Okay. On that note,
this was fun. We definitely need to do this more often.
This was great, man. I almost feel like we should do the Microsoft thing tomorrow.
This makes so much sense now because I remember, I want to say it was, I keep going back to things. It was back in the summer because I watched a lot of those live streams with like the voice actors signing things. And I remember Nicole Tompkins was like, I'm sorry, but I can't come in this week because I have to do some mocap work. And same with Maggie, the lady voiced Lady D. And everyone's like, what's that about? Oh, well, now I can see what it is. You're doing mocap for the mercenaries.
Mercenaries or whatever they're going to do in that freaking DLC.
Or the DLC. Fuck it. Also, I got
very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But yeah, no, we need to do this more often. I would not be able to do the Xbox thing tomorrow, but I want to do reactions and stuff like this more often because this is fun.
This was so much
fun.
Guys,
super easy.
Well, we'll talk about it off the air, but anyway,
I'm so glad I got dressed up for this because it was worth it.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, that was awesome. So, Tyler, where can everybody find you online?
Well, you can find me at Debunk File on YouTube. I write historical videos about various topics, and one of them may or may not include Miss Katie O'Hagan in the future.
Yes.
Awesome.
And Brock?
You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, and including in about 2.5 hours when I'm going to be streaming Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Yeah.
Claire or Leon?
Claire.
Good.
Claire A, Leon B.
Yes.
Yes.
The canon playthrough.
Yeah.
I've actually never played as Claire first. I've always picked Leon first. I don't know why.
Claire is great because with Leon, after you kill Mr. X, you get to take the rocket launcher onto the train to get rid of Birkin.
Yes.
Okay.
Best way to do it.
All right, guys. And you can find me at Keona Tang on Twitter. That's KeonaTang. And also, you can find us at RenegadePopCulture.com. And we also have a new, brand new YouTube channel. We've only got 2 videos up on it. So hopefully this will be the 3rd. Yeah, hopefully this will be the 3rd. But we should have another one coming up soon. So yeah, just check us out over there. Check us out on your favorite podcast feed. Basically, we appreciate all your support. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. All right. Peace out.